Trevor Bauer pitched against the Yankees for Diablos Rojos, and it happened in Mexico City, Brad. Super
It did.
exciting. We talked about it. We were really pumped about it. And not all of the Yankees brand ambassadors, let's call them, were on site, but some were, right?
Right. Yeah.
Some were injured, genuinely injured, and some are
Is
maybe
there something
not
going on
injured.
with Aaron Judge right now? Because he didn't make the trip, it seems like.
Aaron Judge has an injury thing going on. LeMahieu has an injury thing.
He does,
Garrett
yeah.
Cole has an injury thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure George Steinbrenner III is injured in his grave somewhere. They probably just got everybody on the IL real quick. They're going to start the season that way. It's real nice. So Bauer's final line in Mexico City against the Yankees, 3 innings pitched, 0 runs, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So he talked about those 2 walks because he was pretty upset about those. And what he was saying was he's like, the air's really thin up here. I've never seen my stuff move that way, is what he said. And so, which I get it. I mean, I've heard pitchers talk about that before, like especially knuckleballers are like, I cannot pitch at altitude because it will just be a lob. It won't move.
Yeah.
So I don't know with less air resistance if his slider was moving more or how exactly that works, but I could see we talked about it before last year, that Mexico City is way high up there, and so it's not like anything he's ever experienced before.
Yeah, the elevation's crazy. It's I don't remember what we looked up the
Like
numbers
7,000
last year.
feet.
Yeah, it's
higher
crazy.
than Denver.
It's higher than Denver. Yeah, that's the thing that people that's the thing to remember. It's higher than Denver.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Stanton did make the trip. He went 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and
At
he
the
said
hand of Bauer, by the way.
Yeah, Bauer got him. When asked about making the trip, he agreed by saying, I think it's important for Mexico City. It's fun for baseball. It's a great meshing the 2 leagues together and countries, end quote, which is a mostly articulate way of saying, huzzah, this was fun.
I know. I was putting that together. I triple checked it to make sure that I had everything in there right. So like, I'm sure it was like, I think it's important for Mexico City. It's fun for baseball. It's great meshing the 2 leagues together and countries, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, right. With all as many commas as possible.
Nuke Lelouch.
Quotation. We just got to go out there and give him our best,
I do think it's great that he went, though, and that he does feel like it was important to go, right? Because like what we had talked about before, is they need to send at least a couple guys, right? Anthony Volpe was there, and he got struck out by Bauer as well. But the fact that those guys were there, you've got to have the face to go with the brand, or else it just becomes a sideshow. You've got to give the people what they want when you're doing that, or else there's no ambassadorship going on. So
it's just a pat on the head. Becomes condescending.
Exactly right. Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool. Alex Verdugo said that he really wanted to go, but he had to stay home because his girlfriend is preggers and she's due soon, but she had to go to the hospital, is what Aaron Boone said. So he wasn't able to make it. He was pretty bummed out because apparently that's where his dad was born, was in Mexico City, which explains why he was able to play for Mexico in the World Baseball Classic last year.
Yeah,
so that was neat. That would have been really cool for him to go and play. Kind of a bummer that under the circumstances, hope everything works out for them.
I hope so too. I hope I should send him a book.
Yes, you should.
Okay,
you should.
If you guys have a tip on how to get a hold of Alex Verdugo, I got a book for him.